Probably like 7, 8 o'clock. You guys were shopping for a while. You walked to one bar, walked back. You spent quite a long time like ciphering out the items from the chest and making sure they weren't cursed and trying to attune, but you don't have to attune to any of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's after dinner. You had dinner, so it's probably like 7, 8 o'clock. Sun is already down, but not too late in the night. Sitting at a table playing some low stakes poker game with first mate from the ship and some other woman that was in the bar when you first got here, but sitting alone before.
I'm assuming these are the stairs here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see the outhouse, the bathroom. Yeah, Jogar opened the chest in there too.
Jogar now feels really bad about that, so he doesn't.
This is me above character. Atlas doesn't even know what happened.
Yeah,
see
Gerri
that.
will stay up and everybody else is up.
So he sees you. He kind of looks up and he sees however many of you are walking downstairs, and he's like, "Ah, gentlemen, you made it. Come, have a drink, play a game." He motions to the barkeep for another round of ale, and he comes over with several tankards of kind of this malty, salty beer.
Looking at the table, do I recognize what game they're playing at all, or is it just like poker or whatever?
Go fish.
Gerri-
They're betting with Go Fish.
Appropriate for high C, man.
Go fish is my game, dude.
They're just having a good time. It's mostly copper pieces that are in the center. It's a very
Low
Low stakes.
stakes.
Gotcha. And is there anyone else in this bar? Is this like pumping, or like I assume you didn't want to put in a bunch of tokens in here for this, but
there are probably a few other people sitting at some tables. No one's really eating anymore. Dinner crowd is pretty much gone. This bar is mostly just kind of sailing captains and that. Kind of like the officers of the ships. Most of them have probably already gone up to their rooms if they came in from seafaring for the day and are tired. These are kind of the last three. How was your day in town, gentlemen? What have you been up to?
I'll let someone else answer that question.
Well, Jogar discovered a new trick with the chest at great
Really?
cost, but he found it out nonetheless.
Very nice, very nice.
And I hear he's gonna get a buttery nipple with Atlas too.
A buttery nipple.
Yeah, man.
What is this phenomenon?
I don't know, dude. I went to a bar. They said 2 people order it and 1 person gets it.
How strange.
It's a
Well,
fight.
you're good at those, Jogar. Almost as good as I was.
I'm getting there, you know. One day I'll come back and I can show
One
you
day
what I'm
we'll-
made of.
One day we'll go back into a rematch.
How many is it now? Like 0 and 5? Somewhere around there.
Stop keeping count. You know, I felt bad for you.
After what double digits?
Did you say you had some kind of stuff for us to do or something, or?
Oh, we were just coming back in. You'd help fight off pirates. This here, and he points to the woman sitting across the table from him. Kind of human woman, probably mid-30s, 40s, kind of shoulder length, black hair. He points says, "Oh, this is Lily. She captains the Luxor, the ship out of the Araxel family's merchant company. They've been hit by a lot of these pirates too. They've been trying to hire some adventurers, and maybe if you guys are done with whatever business you are here, you could help her out." And she just kind of looks and nods along with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty busy booked for the next few days,
Well,
but afterwards, maybe. I know Josue's trying to build up a name for himself, so.
oh, where's your fun bread-loving friend?
I think he's upstairs. I didn't realize he shared his love of bread with you.
I saw he was doing a lot of magic when he was helping to fight off these pirates, and I remember seeing a lot of his expressions were in the favor of bread, and I figured it was something similar to our astral forms, where I take the silver dragon and you take some bestial creature, and I imagine it's through some admiration.
Mutual respect.
Okay,
His heritage.
to each their own.
He starts to sweat.
He's calling upon his bloodline.
This is canon now.
Oh yeah, Jogar, dude. I said I would join you doing with whatever you're doing, but like, what are we here to do?
We're gonna go see my parents eventually and make sure the farm's okay because it might be under some sort of, I guess, curse or magical mistreatment is what it might be.
So as you say that, the woman that's sitting across from Shingo kind of looks over at you. It's like, are you out on the... Your parents bought a farm from that Farron fella?
Yeah, Snap Them Family Farms.
We've had a lot of people coming in to the docks trying to get work. It seems like past year or two, a lot of people have been buying farms out there, and they have trouble growing stuff and kind of head underwater in loan payments, and they're trying to make money elsewhere.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to send some money down to my family so they don't drown in a river full of debt. So, yeah, I mean, those rumors are true. It's unfortunate, but
It's
trying to
really
make
a
the best of it.
It's really a shame. Before that little fella inherited that land, seemed like everything there was going well. Arella kept the uh, evil creatures away. However, that old woman did it, and it was bizarre, almost. I almost didn't believe it when she passed away. I've never known a Dragonborn to have a halfling nephew.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, but I guess stranger things happen. I mean, like,
I
not
guess.
100% sure, but it kind of was just like overnight, and then here we are. And
Well, I hope that you guys get this figured out. It'd be good for these people. Good for me to not have all these random novice sailors coming trying to get on my ships and get some more qualified folks, but try and help them when I can, but there's just too many of them, and you saw how bad those pirates were. It'd be rough if just a bunch of common farmers were out there. They might not make it like you guys have.
oh yeah, it would be a bloodbath. But hey, if we're available after this, we'd be happy to help. Not novice here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
dude. One of those novices might actually hit one of their crewmates with a cannon. Jogar wouldn't do that.
But I didn't.
That would be mutinous nearly.
Yeah,
Threaded the needle.
Jogar didn't do that.
Yeah, you got that close just to flex.
Well, you're welcome to come join our game, have some drinks. Jovial up at the bar will take care of you real good. Put it on our tab, and you guys are good to go.
Thanks,
Full on.
dude.
Sure, Hugo, we'll play around. You want us to roll for
Alright.
it?
If you're gonna play, yeah, just roll.
D20?
Roll a
Gotta
d20.
decide if you're gonna go
Add
fish.
your dexterity to it.
Alright.
Damn.
So
Um,
Hugriff
out there.
is
My deck.
That would have been a 14 for Davey.
okay.
You have to bring up my character sheet. Give me a second.
I think you're plus
Dollar
3. I
load.
feel like you have a 17.
Yeah, I think it's 16 to 17.
Okay. So you guys sit and you play Go Fish for probably about half an hour with these folks drinking. You have 2 or 3 flagons of ale as you're going.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. Hugriff, you have a pretty nice time. You take back about 19 copper. And Davey, you have also a relatively good time, and you pocket 14 copper.
Woo.
Cool.
So while we're playing, I'll look at Shingo and I'll I won't make a big deal about this conversation, but I'll be like, so I might have learned recently that you don't actually know our good friend Josue, do you?
You said he adventured with me, and I can't say that I did. Like I said, the only elf that I really ran with was the ranger fellow. There was a time when the company, like I said, we were on contract trying to rid pirates out of the Sword Sea. Maybe his name came across as an applicant for that, but I really don't remember. So many people tried to kind of come on, Willie said, with all the kind of commoners coming for work.
All right. Well, just want to let you know he told me on land, so you can't, initiate maritime law on him, and we can't beat him up.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jogar, for you guys, I wouldn't do something so barbaric. That's for the merchant vessels, and you got these random street thugs trying to pass off as sailors. You really got to teach them a lesson. You guys
I
are
know,
solid.
I know the old captain was like that, but haven't really experienced that too much outside of that. I'm starting
Yeah.
to think he might have been kind of out there.
He was, yeah, he was missing an arm. He had that bird on his shoulder the whole time. I don't know. Something's
Yeah.
wacky about that guy.
It was pretty wacky, isn't it? It was kind
A
of weird
new
seeing.
Jogar lore right here.
It was kind of weird seeing an owl on a sea captain's shoulder. Doesn't really make a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Maybe it helped him to see at night. We got a fancy telescope for the first mate here. That's how he's able to see, despite being a human. He can go see anything coming up from the waves.
All right. I mean, yeah, that helped last time with the fucking fish
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, the Swaggin. They've been a nightmare. But I've been shore for a while. I think I'm just about time to turn in my retirement. I'm gonna find a nice sea shack abode and enjoy the sunrises.
I'm happy for you, Captain. Just take it
And
easy, Don't get too old yet.
yes, if Jogar, with all this trouble you guys are having, if I can do anything to help you, please, I'd be happy to. Like I said, I'll be in land for hopefully a good long while now.
Appreciate it, Captain. I give him the like the muscular like handshake that we
Yes.
and
Oh, the Arnold and what's it called handshake?
yes. And I'll thank him and I'll be like, well, you guys enjoy your high stakes game here. I'm gonna head back upstairs and rest for the night.
Very good.
Yeah, I'll play until the end of the game about myself.
Yeah. So you guys are down there another maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. So you probably get up there before 10 o'clock. Not too late.
Yeah, Hero doesn't need a full night's sleep, so he's fine anyway.
Um,
He'll divine like he normally does, but I expect it to not really do anything. Yeah.
let me just read it 1 second.
Wheel,
Um,
whoa, and wumbo.
Whoa or Wumbo?
Wumbo. And what? You are trying.
It's wheel, woe, wumbo, or null.
What is the specific course of action you're doing for tonight?
Going to bed.
You'll have good
How-
results
how-
going to bed. You will wheel, as the omens say.
Okay.
Um,
I think that's good. I can't look up on my guide, but I think woe is the bad one, so we'll go with that.
yeah, wheel is the good one.
Okay.
And then how many good berries do you make at night? Typically?
It's how many open spells I have -1.
Okay.
Yeah, I can check that real quick.
Anybody doing anything else tonight?
Nope. Davey's going off in his haze.
Cool stuff. Everyone gets their full long nights of rest. Wake up. If you didn't go downstairs, 6 a.m. could be your wake up. If you want to sleep in, then everyone probably gets up around 8, 9.
Mhm.
So I make 8 sets of good berries.
That's
So if no one has anything planned for the morning, I'm gonna approach Josue, and I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "So you had me thinking since our last conversation. I'm gonna need your
Oh.
help today."
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna help me make amends to the Market Square people.
Jogar,
Jogar,
I
I'm
am
so proud
filled
of
with
you.
pride at your decisions here.
Appreciate it, but how much do you think the running cost of an outhouse is?
That is a good question. And not we'll have to. There's a possibility we can offer some labor or something in place of gold. We could find out. We will
I'm
see.
guessing probably like 5 gold, maybe.
Ryan, how nice was the outhouse?
so
Was it the Cadillac of outhouses, or are we talking?
no, like the fact that your thing broke it was a sign of how bad it was.
Okay.
So most of the cost to fix it is going to be in labor. It's probably just going to be driftwood from shipwrecks or something off the sea that they're going to use to build it, not anything really fancy. So you probably would hire some, I don't know, poor sap to do it for it's probably 3 hours, 4 hours worth of work, probably a silver per hour. So 4 silver.
Okay.
Not bad
That's
at all.
a lot cheaper than I expected. Which gives me an excellent idea.
Oh no.
Well, I'll reveal this later when we go to talk to the people
God damn
at the
it.
Market Square.
Interesting.
Jogar, do you want to go now or do you want to wait for the rest as a group as well?
I mean, if everyone's still sleeping, but they're welcome to come if they want to.
Yeah. P-Rip's definitely tagging along. He wants to be proud of his boy.
Atlas comes along because chummity chums.
I guess
Davey, are you too
everyone's
stoned?
tagging along for this.
Yeah, Davey will come along just because everyone else is going at this point.
Ah, beautiful.
Cool.
The team is together.
Gotta go with the
Don't
flow.
split the party.
So
Oh,
yeah, you're walking from the number 1 where Davy is over to number 9 where the market is. So not too bad of a walk. It's more of an overcast day today, not as sunny out. Maybe some rain in the afternoon. You're not really too sure, but
Is there
overall a good day.
is there like a smith shop or something on the way there?
On the way there,
I imagine the Smith shop would be in the market.
Okay.
so the market is more of like external vendors as opposed to
Mm.
like shops in town. Roll an investigation, Jogar.
Let's see.
Because you're trying to actively look for this.
I mean, I lived here. Like, I'm familiar with the city.
Okay,
Not
fine.
gonna
You can
help
have
you.
you can have advantage on that roll.
I was waiting for that.
Um,
God damn it.
so your farm was more of crops as opposed to livestock, so you didn't have too much custom orders to do with the blacksmith. There isn't one kind of directly on your route. There has to be at least one somewhere in this city. But if you don't want to take time to kind of maybe ask around or actively look for it, you see a bunch of houses, you pass a few other kind of taverns and maybe some like home shops, but nothing that seems to be a blacksmith.
Okay. I could still work with this. So we get to the market square, I assume. Is there any guards out there like actively like eyeing me up for
So no one's actively patrolling. There's like you didn't pay attention too much to it the first time you got here. You just kind of walked in, but right around the main entrance to it, kind of across the street from the Riptide, there is a little tent next to where all the people are walking through, and that seems to be a guard tent. And as you walk by, you kind of look into it, and you can see nailed to a board in the back. Not just your picture, but there are several other pictures.
Oh no.
And
Alright, give them those things.
only half of them are half orcs.
Oh
Yeah, there's
my
man,
god.
How many of
Do
them
we
are
recognize any of them outside
yeah,
of
how many of them
Jogar?
are like, in a poor disguise?
The only one you recognize is of Jogar.
Oh thank
Okay.
god. I thought they profiled the whole fucking group for a minute.
Hold
so
on,
as
I actually got an important question.
what's up, Atlas?
If this is more for Jogar and only for him to pursue, but what does is his dad up there? You said half of them were half orcs, so
Correct. His dad is. If Jogar looks, his dad will not be. He will not recognize any of the images as his father.
okay.
His mother, however.
His
His
mother
mother
ain't a
isn't
half
a
orc.
half orc.
I know.
But only half of them were half orcs.
That is true.
Oh,
If you want to look for your mother up there, you can also roll perception for that one.
I mean, I'm not actively. I wouldn't think my mom would be up there. so-
Okay. So are you all trying to walk into the market together?
I'm just
Sure.
following the pack.
Are you ready, my friend?
Yes, I'm ready.
Jogar's leading the way, and we're kind of like following
Yeah,
we're
behind
kind
him,
of
like
following
getting
him.
Okay.
So
All of other goose.
What are you doing, Jogar? How are you
I
leading
peek-
these people?
I peek my head into the guard tent. Is there anyone in there?
Yep, there's a guard sitting right there, and he looks at you. He looks back behind him, looks back at you, and then stands up and starts to walk over to you.
Yes, I know I'm still handsome, but I'm here to make amends, my guy.
You are what?
I'm gonna make amends. I want to fix the outhouse that I accidentally destroyed. I've turned a new leaf. I'm here to improve the market square.
Proud tear rolls down Josue's cheek.
I'm glad to hear that, son. This hasn't happened before. Criminals usually just destroy and move on. What are you here to do?
Well, I'm gonna hire someone to fix the outhouse, and then so you
Okay.
can let me back in to the market square afterwards.
So you're not going to do anything. You just want to pay for your damages.
Yes, but I want to pay for it my way.
You're going to pay for it.
Yes, I am going to pay for it, but
With-
but I'm going to do it a little differently. Don't worry, you're still going to have a nice outhouse. That's going to be very nice. There's just a few like little like what are those little things called like in those contracts? They're like Hugh Griff, what are those things in the contracts?
Stipulation.
Yes, stipulation. Thank you.
How about this? If you give us here 5 gold to repair everything, we'll take your picture down and be like it never happened.
Okay, I need to ask a question here though. How much of that gold's actually going to that outhouse?
It's all going to improve the market square.
No, I want this specifically just to go to the outhouse.
Just to go to the outhouse.
Yes.
The best outhouse that that money can buy.
Well, it's public works project. We have to go through a bidding process. Everything has to be properly vetted.
Oh god.
Okay, hold up, man. I didn't come here to get crushed by town bureaucracy. How about this? I get someone to fix it on my own terms. Is that cool?
What are your terms?
It's still gonna be an outhouse, dude. I don't know what you don't get about this. It's gonna be an outhouse. You just gotta let me into this market square so I can fund this project and talk to someone.
Who? He looks back over his shoulder, and there's another guy that's just kind of walking in. He says, "Johnny, you take watch here. One of the delinquents came back. I'm gonna see what his plans are." And so this guard, hold on, I'll come around. And he's going to walk with you to wherever you're going to go.
Okay. Is there like a wood person in this, like a woodworker person, like high quality? I'm talking here in this market square.
Roll.
If you make me roll
Yep.
another investigation,
Roll another investigation
God
check.
damn it.
You're going to try and search for what's up.
Hey, that's not bad. That's decent.
11.
At -1, that's great.
Yeah. So as you're saying a little bit more of this to the guard as you're going, and as you're walking, he's like walking in line with you, and he gently like nudges you with his shoulder, like to turn one way down, and you get across, and you come up to this tent. Where's my thing? And looking for a woodworker. And you come across a sign, it says Callan's Cabinetries. And inside there's a stout dwarf. And right now he's kind of got a sanding instrument and he's finishing off the edges of a table.
All right, Jogar opens the tent. He goes, "Hey, my guy, I got a job for you."
You do? Well, who are you?
Well, if you don't know who I am, I'm the guy who destroyed the outhouse the other day. Well, yesterday. So that's who I am, and I'm here to make amends for that. But the town wants to cheap out on it and keep most of the gold. I'm here to do something different, though. Are you following
Okay.
me?
I think so.
All right. So I want you to design the most beautiful, comfortable wooden outhouse that you can, and we're going to install it here.
Okay.
How much is that going to run me?
So you want beautiful, elaborate.
Comfortable, like nice. It's like, it's got all the amenities you want in an outhouse,
It's a box with a hole in the bottom.
Look, man, outhouse standards have been going down every year. I feel like we need to really up the game here. I feel like you're my guy.
All right.
Adequate
So
day.
When I heard that you guys destroyed an outhouse, I had a different picture in my mind.
No. I leveled it.
We talking like Taco Bell here or what?
No,
He
like
destroyed it with a box.
Yeah, with a box.
Yeah, we gotta chest that
Magical
out.
expanding
You
box.
gotta watch the VODs, Jay.
Yo, true that.
we could maybe get something. It's far different than what I normally do, but effectively it's
Just
just
think,
a
man.
box.
This is going to be the outhouse you use. Don't you want a nice experience?
Sure. So if we do it with Cherry, and he's pulls out a piece of parchment and starts to sketch a little bit. Okay, so you want
Hey.
a fancy outhouse. So let's say use a nice wood, right? So we use say cherry.
Oh, damn.
90 square feet. About what's it go about now? Two silver a square foot. We're at 18.
Where you
Labor,
getting this wood from, my guy?
one of the finer things, so be a little more delicate. So let's say probably 2 days worth of work. We'll say, we'll give you a discount on the labor. So go for silver on the labor. So and say, let's call it an even 25 gold.
Jesus Christ.
How's that work for you?
What's the next wood down?
It's like a mahogany or teak wood, whatever we can kind of get in. It'll be a little bit cheaper. That one we could probably get done for 15.
I turn around to Hugh Griff. Hey, Hugh Griff.
Yes.
Can you spot me 5 gold?
I can spot you 10.
So
Even
And
better.
Atlas has
We could-
out a fistful.
The Hugriff will give him 10 gold.
If Jogar reaches for his pockets, I mean, Josue's going to reach out to get the other 5 before Jogar can do anything here.
So wait, how much gold do I have now? I got 10 gold. I had 10 gold. I'm using most of my gold.
No. You're getting 10 from Hugriff and 5 from Josue.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not paying for anything then.
Recovering.
I'm not learning my lesson, guys.
Jogar,
Okay.
Jogar. It is about the thought. The fact that you were willing to commit and sacrifice all your hard earnings for this, that is what matters for me. I think you have learned your lesson.
If you
Okay,
really feel like you need to pay, you could give us 1 gold, but not a penny more.
No
or
more.
A couple more, I guess.
All right, give you back each 1 gold each because that's all you let me give you back.
Oh god. You gave me that gold.
So, shit, what the fuck? I think I have 8 gold left. Okay, I paid him the 15 gold. All right.
Thank you. We'll get ready. We'll get worked on this right away.
And I turned back to the guard. I'm like, see? Is this all? Are we better now?
I'm gonna pull aside the guy before we leave. Hey, did you hear this thing about the mural of this man on the walls?
1 second for that. So the guard to you, Jogar. The guard to you, Jogar, says, "It's a good first step. Once that outhouse is up, we'll take your photo down."
Okay. Well, I mean, he's gonna build it, so like, can I not hang out here, or like, I have to wait the 2 days?
You have to wait until that outhouse is here. You gave him
I
the
alre-
money. You haven't done anything for me.
You saw me pay him.
Right, I saw you pay him.
He's
How do I
gonna
know you
build
guys
it.
aren't? How do I know you guys aren't in on it together?
I
And then if he
never-
doesn't build it, we'll just ban him too.
Uger will what's called put a hand on Jogar's shoulder and says, "It's fine. It's just 2 days."
I get that, but this sucks.
Um,
Also,
Well,
is Jose
before I leave, I need to talk to one more vendor here. Is there any like kind of like people who could make like a nice plaque here?
Not here. At least not today. So it is kind of like visiting merchants coming in. So maybe, at least from on your walk through to get to this part, and the guard doesn't seem very inclined to let you walk around anymore.
All right. Well, can I turn to the dwarf and ask him if he can put a plaque on it?
We can do some wood etching, maybe.
But I want it to be really nice.
Yeah, we can do ornate design. Be a little of an extra cost.
How much more are we talking?
What do you want it to say?
Well,
How many
I'm
letters?
not going to tell it. I'm not going to tell everyone out loud right now. So if they ever find the outhouse, they can see what it says.
You
can
can
whisper
whisper it
to me.
the DM.
Yeah, you can whisper that to him for
You
sure.
do /WGM.
Watches intently at the screen to see if it only goes to GM.
I'll be ready to hide it.
But
Don't worry, I'll have it recorded.
Warnie, are you what's it called? Are you gonna get secretly commissioned like carvings and etchings for what Jogar was asking?
Yeah, so I wanted the exact scene that somebody had mentioned where like one half or one side of it is him blowing it up with the chest and the other side is him weeping over the wreckage of the original outhouse kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was absolutely gonna pay extra to make that happen, but now that Jogar's got his own thing, well, I gotta ask the guy if there's room for the mural on either side.
Well, yeah, it's a plaque, so it'd just be a little. It would
Yeah,
just be
exactly.
a
The
little,
plaque. We can add the other stuff. This is gonna be the most expensive outhouse in the
Right.
history of fucking D&D.
Got that, Jogar. So, you turn to him to ask him about this. While you ask him that, you're interrupting whatever Josue was saying to him. So Jose, what were you saying to him?
So, how much is it to have extra etchings on the wall? I had this idea of a mural of our friend here on either side of the wall. The one side of the wall, it would be the image of him blowing up the first outhouse with a giant magical chest. And on the other side of the wall, him weeping at the devastation he has wrought over the wreckage of the original outhouse.
Can we also add a third one where there's an outhouse ascending from heaven to replace the old one?
You mean
Um,
descending from heaven?
Oh yes,
No,
Outhouse is gonna tell a
ascending from the
story.
pit of heaven.
Yeah, if you just walk around the outhouse, it tells its own story.
The outhouse conceived itself in its own story.
Shows
char-
Jogar like offering up the gold in the air as the house is descending.
Oh my god.
character portraits are a bit beyond my capabilities, but there are some nice artists that usually come by here. Maybe one of them could do a painting or something for you.
Do you have a could you point to where they are in the market square? Or
I
give me a
don't
name?
particularly remember. There has to be some around here though. But Atlas, you would remember. You ran into one when you were here the last time. You could try checking out where that was.
What a shake. I had a thought. It was a nice thought. There was a artist over that way, and he points roughly in that direction. He wasn't that good. Had a blue dragon slayer without a blue dragon. But was nice. So yeah, that way.
Hmm.
The guard is now getting a bit impatient, and he's going to try and nudge you, Jogar. Or you've done what you've come in here for. Time for you to go, and if this isn't some collusion scheme,
It's not, dude. You can chill out. Your
Your-
job's not that serious.
your problems will be for
Oh my
He-
god.
Oh,
He's getting tenser.
Okay.
Um, pushing him further may not be the best idea.
Yeah, Hugriff's gonna kind of like try to nudge Jogar that we should go. Hugriff says we'll catch up with you guys later and grab Jogar to leave.
As we leave, I go, "Oh, I wasn't finished kissing his ass yet."
Oh my god.
So he's walking you and whoever is walking with you out. And also, you
bit-
wanted to check that artist with Atlas.
Yeah, we'll go
Right, let's
very,
finish that.
very quickly, quick check. And then I actually want to return to the guard tent and discuss a couple things with them. But first, the mural.
Sure. So you come up. Atlas shows you the way back to the artist tent.
is it still there?
It is still there.
Okay.
It's called Wonderful Waters. And you see a gentleman, Atlas, when you were there before, he was doing a still portrait of one of the guards. For now, he's just kind of sitting, eating his breakfast, which seems to be just kind of a piece of bread, just kind of sitting, relaxing out. You see a bunch of watercolor paintings around his tents of scenery, some portraits.
How do they look upon approaching? They any
They're
decent?
pretty nice. He's probably not what the nobility would go for to get a portrait done, but they are.
Ah, this
very
isn't for
nice.
the nobility. This is perfect.
Is
Excuse
this
me.
the guy- Real quick, is this the guy who who drew Jogar's portrait for the wanted poster?
No, that was an
Or the-
actual
the man-
guard.
Oh, okay, because
And
that
that
would have
was-
been hilarious if we got to do it.
Yes. Jogar effectively got approached in the middle of the market by a police sketch artist.
Okay.
This guy is less about
Like somebody you would find on the Ocean City boardwalk doing artist
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
caricatures. They drew him with the little go kart in his band picture.
Mhm. So as
Sorry.
okay, so as the gentleman, half elf gentleman, sees you coming up, he's like, "Oh, hello. What would you like? We have paintings. We're accepting commissions. What can we
Excuse
do
me.
for you?"
Potentially a couple of commissions here. We are we're kind of a bit out there, but did you hear what happened with the outhouse yesterday? The big boom, as it were.
Yeah, so this tent is right nearby there. So it's effectively across from where Davey was buying all of his things.
I'm still asking because I'm oblivious.
Yes. Just to set the picture. It's like, oh yeah, I saw that. That relatively large orc gentleman went in, shouted, came out, and then
Ah, so
guards
you
came over and
remember
kicked
him.
him
This is
away.
perfect.
I
So
have an idea.
we are having a little we're paying the town back for our discretion or transgressions here. He is a member of our party. We are commissioning that man over there. I'm going to point back to the tent with the woodworker. He's going to assist us in building a newer, nicer outhouse, and we kind of wanted to commemorate the outhouse with a couple murals, one for different sides of the wall. We wanted one with our friend blowing up the original outhouse as he did, like a nice image of that on the one wall. And then on the other side of the wall, we wanted a picture of him weeping over the destruction he had wrought in the pile of wreckage that was his outhouse. And who is with me at this point? It's Davy and Atlas, right?
No, just Atlas. Davey would have walked back with
Literally
the
just
guard.
Atlas. And Atlas, what was it? There was a third one that Jogar mentioned, right? Something about the outhouse coming down from the heavens?
He's got the 1,000-yard stare and eyes glazed over.
Yes, so I believe it's the third one. An outhouse coming down from the heavens. What kind of quote would you look for? Or how much would you anticipate this costing to
You
get these
said
commissions
a
done?
mural
Yes.
depiction.
Yes, for the walls of the outhouse.
An outhouse. That's a strange medium. 3 panels. Call it 15 gold, 5 per panel.
15 gold. Oh my goodness.
May need to see this I may need to see this half orc if I'm trying to get like his likeness.
So that might be difficult, but we do have a very useful sketch at the guard tent you could take a look at for inspiration if you need.
I don't know if they'll let me just take that.
You know what? I can go back. I will sketch the sketch, and then I will give you the sketch of the sketch, and then you will have the likeness of our friend there. I think this will work very nicely, don't you, Atlas?
That people can leave their place of business.
I think I could make that work. Just to be on the safe side, I'll do something for you because I don't know how much I'll actually be able to kind of get done depending on what your sketch is. So you can do 10 up front and 5 on completion of the job. I think we can call that a good payment.
You know what? That sounds totally fine to me, my friend. This is an important job for us. We are making amends for what we have done.
Very good.
All right, I'm gonna hand him the 10 fucking gold. Jesus
Burning
Christ.
money. This is like
Dude, this is my fucking guild money.
We've
It's not
spent
good.
more
You know what?
money
Atlas
on
could
the
easily do
outhouse than through the entire last campaign.
Dude, I
Yeah.
spent like no money the entire last campaign. I could. This is making up for that a little bit, I guess.
like this artist has like worked his whole life to make beautiful paintings, and here you are commissioning to paint a fucking house.
To paint an outhouse on an outhouse.
Using a
just one,
sketch of
but
a
at
sketch
least
for
two.
inspiration.
Thank you. If you can bring that sketch, that would be great.
I also like how you're sketching the sketch and not just sketching Jogar.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not allowed back
It's
in.
kind of the most Josue thing possible.
So he doesn't need to look at the sketch. He can look at Jogar outside of the
don't-
square.
I don't think you know this. Josue's kind of dumb, my guy.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
all kind of dumb. I feel like none of us would question this.
Okay, so
Who has the highest intelligence among us now? All of our high intelligence party members left.
So wait, before if do I see Josue sketching the sketch?
not yet. So
Okay,
you
let
just
me know what
finished
he does.
talking to the guy. He takes your coin, kind of pockets it, goes back to eating his lunch, and he's kind of eyeing over by the outhouses, seeing kind of how big of a project he just got himself into. So you want to go try and sketch the sketch of Jogar?
Yes, of course. I will return to the guard tent.
Okay. There might not be too keen of you just standing there, effectively taking pictures of their wanted wall.
Well, you know what? I will distract them. I have a plan.
Okay.
While sketching, I'm
So,
going to be
yeah.
my own distraction.
So,
So the rest of the guard tent is right on the
gonna get on the wanted
outside,
wall.
right? So the rest of your party may be waiting nearby. If you
So-
guys,
all right. So I'm gonna approach the party real quick then. All right, guys. If you give me a second, I've commissioned Zamira. We were talking about was the artist. Now I'm going to go. He needs your likeness, Jogar. So I'm going to go into the guard tent and then distract them with a conversation and sketch their sketch of you, so we
Hubert's
have
gonna
a good
hand-
reference.
Oh, that's a
Hubert's
great
gonna
idea.
hand you the ice sculpture of Jogar's head. Like a boss.
What'd you say? Hubert?
you're going to what?
Hubert's gonna hand Josue an ice bust of Jogar's head.
Oh my God! This is even better. Where did
This should
have you
last
had
for
this
about
this
an
whole
hour.
time?
No, I just made it.
Oh my God! You're an incredible. This is perfect. And then
Where are you
I'm
getting
gonna-
this
here,
water
here,
from?
hold it up next to Jogar real
You
quick.
Griff.
I have a jug of water with me,
Okay.
specifically for shit like this. I'll have to refill it after this, though.
All right. So I'm going to take your hands with the bust and then hold it up next to Jogar's head, and then start sketching the bust.
Make a dexterity check.
I'm doing a dexterity check.
You're doing
Oh,
a dexterity
no.
check. You're
Jack.
trying to
Yep, that's
recreate
it.
his features.
Oh no! Oh,
Davey
we're-
created your water for you.
for the love of God. All right. Do I have inspiration for writing notes this week?
Sure, add a D8.
This is what he wants to add the inspiration to.
Wait,
though.
you got guidance. You can use
not get
guidance.
inspiration. My God, this is where I roll a 1, baby.
Oh yeah, so if you did your notes, take a die of inspiration. So use D8 bardic inspiration.
D8 Bardic. All right, that's fair. All right,
So,
So there's-
11.
11.
Your
Surprisingly mid.
your shading isn't too great, as you're basically just using effectively a piece of charcoal to try and do this. You get all of his features correctly, but the eyebrows maybe aren't perfect, and the hairline is maybe not as accurate as it could be. But if you know Jogar, it looks like Jogar.
Joker is looking over his shoulder, looking at it, going, "Oh man, this is really good." And Jogar has never looked in a mirror in his life, so he has no idea what he actually looks like.
You're basing all of your recollections of yourself of how you look when you look into the ocean.
Pretty much, and
All
it's just
waves.
waves.
No, it's all based on the sketch that he just got of himself that the guard
Yeah.
drew.
Which kind of looks like it was done on a ship.
Oh my God. Oh, I think this is it. What do you think? I'm gonna hold it up to everybody.
Am I?
Looks
still
like a
not sure?
Jogar to me, man.
Oh yes, that is exactly what I want to do. All right, I will go take this to the artist real quick. And,
Wait,
we
I
will,
hand Josue 5 gold because this is going to cost a lot. I feel
No, no,
like.
no, 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 no,
No.
It is fine. This is you did not ask for this mural. I wanted this mural, Jogar. It is totally okay.
I grab Josue by the wrist really hard.
Oh fuck, my
Take
friend,
some-
it is fine.
I just shove 5 gold into his pocket and pull my hand
Oh
out.
my God. Oh,
Make-
all right. You make a very compelling argument, Jogar. All right, that's as you said. And I will go a little bit more scared to the artist to give him the likeness.
Okay, so you can hand him the thing. He takes it, looks it over, thanks you, and you guys can.
I
Be
look
on your
forward
way.
to seeing the results. Thank you very much. All right,
Okay.
off we go.
Oh, unexpected.
Gee,
I can't wait to come back in 2 days.
All right. What else? So, did anybody else have anything they wanted to take care of this morning? I do have plans of my own, but I want to make sure we're balanced.
I think we're supposed to go to Jogar's parents, dude.
So, before we do that, I want to make a quick pit stop. There's a guild board I heard about I want to check out to see what the situation is there. Little bit of recon.
You got it, man.
And no further objections. How would you like me to find this guild, Mr. DM?
You would have been told about it from
I
Gerri
did
and
ask
Gerri.
for the location.
Jerry and Jerry
Gerri would
yesterday.
have told me, yeah.
So you guys can go to the Adventurers Guild. If you want to put yourselves on the top left corner,
Sure.
you walk up.
Me drag myself.
It's a good walk. It's on the top side of town. You notice from being in, like the city is almost horseshoe shaped with the main harbor kind of in the center of the pitch of the horseshoe, and those tips of the town are not well off places. A lot of the buildings are run down. You seem like the waves crash over and just kind of hit them and shack them, and it's not a very wealthy part. And this is in one of those areas. It's an old like wharf dock area. It's basically one giant building that looks like waves that just crashed over it over the years. All the windows are boarded up. You come up, you see one human gentleman kind of just sitting outside the building. He's not asleep, but he's just kind of sitting there hanging out. And you see in front of you, there's looks to be a quest board and another person standing in front of that. And you look a little bit further out, and you can see the only kind of nice looking thing around here is there a dock. There's a dock that leads out to a gazebo.
Oh, very fancy. This is a rundown building right here?
Yes.
Okay.
It is still a solid building. It is well standing.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good to hear. Hello there, stranger. I'm going to approach the man. Uh-oh.
No,
That's a big face.
no. I practiced his voice yesterday, and I forget what I was doing now.
I was about to get shot or something. Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Hi, how are you?
I am doing well, my friend. We are, we have a couple members to our groups that are from the area, but I am a newcomer, and I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about this adventure guild setup you have here.
It's not much of a guild. It's people looking for work come by. That's why I'm here. Few people inside, I think, still. Some people stay here. They don't got anywhere else to go. Mostly it's just people out in the farms got monsters in their backyards. People in the city got monsters in their backyards. Sometimes shipping companies come in looking for some more experienced hired help. Not too much organized. It's just if you got parchment and something to stick it to the board, then you can post a job.
It's not too bad. Do you get many people looking for work?
There's a handful of people day to day. Not really too much. The Jerrys are inside. They
It's the
do
Gerris.
like
I met them yesterday. They're nice people.
they they try. They try.
Do you have a guild master type, or is it just you sitting out by the board?
Uh, no one really controls anything here. It's just kind of whatever happens. This man is probably about again like 30 years old. Um, I guess in my lifetime I haven't noticed too much. You can maybe look inside, maybe, I don't know, from 50, 60 years ago. There are some boxes in that, maybe some old uh books or whatever lying around. There ain't much worth taking in terms of valuables, but information might still be around.
This is all very helpful. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I will say we have some information to dig up, but my group here might be looking for some allies to help us in a noble quest in the near future.
I might be interested. I've been trying to build up my portfolio. I'm trying to join um, this organization that I heard about.
Organization? What is that?
It's called,
Swear to God.
where did I write it down? The Esteemed Council of Artificers.
The esteemed council. Ah, that sounds very prestigious.
I have these inventions that I think are pretty neat. I've trapped and killed ankids, and they seem to think that they're not too impressive. So I need to bolster my portfolio.
So definitely be a way to step up your game. I will keep you in mind. Do you usually hang out here by the board most of the time, you said?
Yeah, most day to day.
All right. Well, like I said, we have a little bit of digging to do first to get some more information, but I will keep that in mind and I will be returning.
Thank
I
you.
do
Oh,
think that your organization it could use a bit of structure.
it could
Something
use.
that might
It's not much of an organization as much as a rundown building, but
yeah.
thank you.
That's it's something I've been thinking about. We may be in touch in the future. There's
Okay,
a lot
I'll
I
be
have
here.
planned. All right. Thank you very much, friend. I'm gonna go back to the rest of the group here. What do you think? Would you like to take a look inside, potentially scout out some other people who might be interested, or do you want to go to your family first, Jogar, and then we can come back? We fully assess everything.
Feel like that lady at the dock the other day told me that my mom comes to town like once a week, so we're bound to run into her eventually. Did she say where she goes during that once a week, or?
So she would go. Yeah, so she would go in that main shipping hall is a temple to Selune, and so she would go there and kind of offer vestments and just kind of help around. That's one of the bigger like spiritual places in town. And so she would go there. Didn't seem like she would stay in town when she was there. She mostly just kind of come in maybe for a day and then head back. It's only a couple hours by horseback. You remember to get in to town and go back, so definitely doable for kind of a day thing.
Was there like a
Uh,
day she came there specifically?
she
Or was
didn't
it just
mention.
random?
No, she didn't mention too much. There really is kind of one way from town into like out to your farm. So if you're on the roads, then if she's coming in, you may pass her.
Okay.
Um, it's usually best to travel during daytime, especially if you're not kind of a strong adventuring party, because less likely to deal with monsters on the roads.
Well, how confident is everyone? I mean, is it still early morning, I guess, or like midday now?
No, it's probably like 10, 11.
I mean, if you guys want to do like finish any loose ends today, and then we can leave tomorrow.
Finish
Unless you
the
don't have anything else to do today.
I got no loose ends, dude.
Atlas, I mean, we don't have our fight for a few days, right, Atlas?
Your fight would probably be about the same time as your outhouse will be done.
You know what? We are already here. Let's pop our heads inside. I think it might be good to get the word out about our anticipated work. So maybe there are some more people prepared. I do think we have a very strong core here, but there may be a lot of halflings. That will add up eventually.
Okay.
Hmm.
I trust your word, Josue.
All right, I'm gonna go in here.
All right, so
Oh boy.
you see a pair of dragonborn talking to each other in the center of the room. You have no idea what they're saying. They're not speaking common. And I don't think you know the language that they're speaking. You do not.
Yeah, there's no way.
They're saying something. They hear the doors open. And they look back, kind of hush their conversation a little bit. But they're still talking to each other.
Fair enough. Did the Jerry's look up at all?
They're asleep.
They're asleep.
Jerry's are asleep.
Interesting.
And there's also, as you walk into that first hallway, there's two doors right to each left and right of you that are closed. Yes. As he's walking in, are you, the rest of you, going in with him? Are you doing something outside?
I'm letting him take lead, but I'll follow him.
Sure, I'll follow
And I
him.
will follow in suit.
Davy's gonna
There's
go
something
chill in the gazebo.
Okay.
That sounds like a fair thing for Davy to do. All right, so those two over there, and I'm gonna point at the Jerry's. I met them yesterday. They were talking a little bit about the Adventure Guild. They look a little young, though. I don't know if I want to involve them in all this. It could be a bit dangerous. Let's go talk to those Dragonborn fellows. See if they have anything to say. Excuse me. I'm going to approach.
You come up the Black Dragonborn, kind of cuts off what they were saying, turns to you. It's like, what are you doing here?
Excuse me, my name is Josue. There is a potential job I might be looking for support with coming up in the near future. We have a bit of information to dig up, but I wanted to get the word out that we're looking for support. See if we could potentially get some folks prepared ahead of time.
We're not really here looking for work, but
Oh,
what is this job you're doing?
it's a noble cause. There are some oppressed people that we are looking to free.
No, we're really just. This is not really our style.
Not your style. What is your style, then, if I may ask?
Kind of looks around. He's looking you up and down, kind of sizing you up. And when he realizes you're not really his competition, he leans a little bit closer. Says, "We're pit fighters. Adventurers usually come around and try and usurp us. We like to scout them out before we get in the ring."
Interesting. Pit fighters.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, do I hear this?
He's talking hushedly. You would overhear bits and pieces of it, yeah.
I am not talking as hushedly as them, more than likely, because Josue doesn't seem to know how to whisper. So you
I'm gonna-
probably
All right.
You can
overheard
speak
me
with her.
pit fighters.
You guys are what?
Oh my god. So,
Did you say Siegfried?
so are you actually talking to them?
No, I'm just sizing them up from a
Okay.
distance. I'm
Fair
just
enough.
making sure I heard it.
Pit fighter. You have no interest in any kind of other adventure besides pit fighting?
It's a lot of good money in pit fighting. Can't risk getting hurt on extracurriculars.
I suppose that is true. I
We've
cannot
had
fault you there.
we've been splitting up and taking different nights, different fights. But we got this deal over at the Swinging Berth. We're gonna fight together. They said they got a new competitor duo in town, and could be some good money on us to knock them out.
Oh wow, a new competitor, the high stakes. That does sound pretty interesting.
They don't know what they're in for.
I suppose
Right.
not. My goodness, you both look quite dangerous.
Could I
they-
do a perception check to see if I overhear any of this?
You do hear it. If you're walking in with Jogar, you would hear. Actually, yeah, roll your perception.
Alrighty. Alright, Atlas. How smart are Perception. I have training in this. How good is my training looking
Let's
today?
get him, baby! Oh my god!
You hear what they're saying to Josue. It comes in. You were looking at the Swinging Berth for your competition. You didn't find them, but it seems that they are stealing your move, but they're just looking in different places. They are fairly tough looking. They're not the Black Dragonborn is wearing a suit of just like hide armor, just like torn. You're not really sure what it is, but the White Dragonborn doesn't appear to be wearing any armor on her person. She's just dragon scales, dragon hide.
Right, so Atlas is going to grab Jogar's shoulder if he lets him and juts his head to kind of walk a little toward the door.
Yeah, Jogar's cool with that.
Alright.
Okay.
And just to get basically out of earshot enough to where they can be a little more quiet, but he can still be nearby in case something goes down. Jogar, you know what's going on over there, right?
Yeah, I feel like these are the chumps we're supposed to fight in the next 2 days, aren't they?
Yeah. The one
do you-
fella, he got nothing on him. I'm thinking he might be kind of like me.
Could be, but we gotta be careful. Dragonborn, I think. Have you ever punched a Dragonborn before?
Atlas thinks for a second. He puts his has like this eureka moment. Puts up his finger with the mouth open, and then he's like, "No, wait. I think that was a lizard man. Uh, maybe, maybe not. Why?
Well, it's been a while. I used to fight with Shingo all the time. Him being a Dragonborn, I'm kind of familiar with fighting them. They like to seem like they got like a hard exterior where it's kind of hard to hit them, but like there's certain things you can do to kind of tick them off. Like if you kind of like sneak some fingers underneath some scales and kind of like yank on it a bunch, or really fucking sends a shiver down their spine. So like keep that in mind if we're gonna go toe to toe with these guys.
All right, I just wanted to do that little bit. You can go, Warning.
That is fine. I do not think I will bother you gentlemen any further. I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Come betting on us, easy money.
Ah,
Maybe
we
you
remember
can.
that. Easy money is definitely a nice way to get it.
And they go back to their conversation in whatever hard sounding language you don't understand.
Right. And the Jerrys are still passed the fuck out over there?
Yeah, they're passed out. You notice all over this place, there's a lot of just kind of bottles and kind of stale, like smells of stale beer. Um, Probably in addition to being abandoned Adventurers Guild, this is probably where delinquents go to drink their nights away.
Hmm.
There's a
Interesting.
faint odor of something similar to pipeweed, but not exactly the same.
You know what? I think I'm going to let them sleep here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna. I didn't want to involve them. They look too young at this point. Unless they were like young teenagers, right?
They are teenagers. They would be about like 18 years old, so right on the cusp of kind of adulthood. They
Oh
definitely,
shit! D&D age. That's a fucking adult.
yeah.
Never mind.
That's just a little
Alright.
younger than Proto.
They're old enough to die.
Yeah.
It's fine.
They're old enough that they kind of could go off and do their own decisions. You're not dealing with like 11 or 12-year-olds. They're humans too, so kind of right about the cusp of adulthood.
Fuck it. I'm going in then.
Did anybody else just see that on the screen, or was that a glitch from my part?
What
I
happened?
Wait,
saw
what?
nothing.
Okay, if you guys didn't see anything, a bunch of like arrows appeared on my screen for a couple seconds, like almost falling like snowflakes, and then they
The
stopped.
fuck?
That was not me,
Oh my
so it
god.
might be a glitch. I could make a bunch of arrows if you'd like to feel like it's real.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Um,
I'm
We'll
gonna-
talk to the Jerry's.
Oh,
Hey, Jerry's.
They are still passed out. You notice as you walked up to them, it's like the Dragonborn, despite the one kind of being unarmored, they seem like they are kind of like tougher and kind of a little bit more well prepared for fighting. These two have the equivalent of basically 6 t-shirts on for their armor.
Dear Lord.
You don't discern any noticeable weapons. Maybe boy Jerry has a knife, and maybe girl Jerry has a little like slingshot.
Mm.
oh.
Jerry's. Jerry's.
Oh, oh, you again.
Yes, I wanted to thank you for telling me of this place. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
To spend much time here?
Yeah, you check the board outside for work. Sometimes people just come and hire us for usually simple things, running off animals, that kind of stuff.
Fair
Nothing
enough.
major.
I just wanted to stop in and say thank you again, and that we might have some work coming. Throw up on the board. I'm trying to get the word out a little bit preemptively. We might be looking for a larger group, a sort of a liberation of an oppressed people type
Th-
of idea we have going for us.
Thanks for keeping us in mind. People usually don't think too highly of us.
you helped me, and I do appreciate that.
Thank you.
Like I said,
And
I'm trying to get the word out and see what can happen in the meantime, because I'm with a quite capable group, but more numbers tends to be better.
thank you.
All right.
And as you walk away, he violently throws up. They seem to be very hungover.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna walk away with nothing. I was gonna give him like what do I have on me?
All right.
I
Well,
was
as
gonna give him
you
like 10
try and
silver a
find
pop
your stuff,
for
he
trouble.
turns over away from you. He's courteous, at least in that regard.
Oh my goodness, Jerry.
It was it's a fun night.
That's I cannot judge. We have all been there. But here, for your trouble, I'd like to give you both this, and I'm giving each 10 silver pieces.
Thank you. You're very generous.
Ah, like I said, you helped me, and I appreciate that. Anyway, I will bid you adieu. We must go for now.
Thank you.
And then I want to peek my head in the doors on the way out, see what we got on either side here.
So the left door. The left door is just an empty storeroom. There's some crates that seem to be worn and rotted away. Nothing really of note. The other room looks like it used to be kind of the guildmaster's office at some point a long time ago. Most of the boxes and parchment that's kind of around is well watered down and rotten away. Roll perception check.
Oh, I can do that one.
Oh boy.
Just you wait. Let's see that nat one.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, baby!
5 perception
22.
bonus. Yeah.
Hey.
You notice in the one table there's a box that looks like to have a bunch of books in it. You kind of go over to it, rummage around a little bit, and you find there's 3 journals in there that seem to be still pretty well intact. You want to add those to your inventory, and you can read them a
Yeah,
little
I'll
bit
read
later.
them on my own time. That'll be good, and I could share at that point. All right. I think this is a successful outing, my friends. You've got where did Davy go?
Yeah, what's Davy doing?
And then let's go start walking towards Davy.
Okay.
Back up.
So you walk. There's the quest board just before the dock with some kind of half elf standing there, just kind of peering things over. You can walk out to Davy on the gazebo, chat and reconvene.
All right, sounds good. Hello there.
Is that to Davy or is that to the half elf?
That's for the half elf as I'm walking by to go pick Davy up.
Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Woman half elf.
All
So
right.
is there like a giant cloud of smoke at the gazebo right now?
Not
Where
like a
Davy's
giant cloud. Like he might have taken a hit or so, but he's just like taking in the sea breeze and just like chilling in the gazebo.
I was assuming I was following like a trail out to you or something here.
Nah, it
Right.
doesn't get that smoky until he calls in for some divine intervention.
He just pulls out a bigger one.
All right, Davy, we have looked through the guild house, talked to a few people. We're probably ready to move on.
Cool,
Might
dude.
stop and spread the word. You know what, Jogar, do you want to stop and spread the word to that woman over there? You remember our situation, right?
We're going to my parents' farm, and we're seeing if it's cursed.
You know what? This is fine. We will just go.
I
I'm
can
gonna
talk to
say
her.
to not monopolize. I want to say like I stopped by the half elf and gave her the whole fucking spiel on our way out. If that's cool.
Yep, she listens very intently. She is. So you're telling her about you suspect Jogar's farm is cursed.
I
I'm
think he's
telling her we
being
might
just
have-
as vague as
Or-
the other times he's
Yeah,
brought it
just
up, where
as
it's just
vague
like,
as the other
we are
guys.
helping oppressed people.
Yep, exactly. Like that.
Okay. And you
We
tell
might
her
have a
where
job
you're oppressing them.
Hmm?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just very general, just like, hey, putting feelers out. Might be looking for a crew.
Okay.
We're handling the team.
Assembling a team.
And right we are.
Have you heard of the Avengers Initiative?
All right. With that,
Okay. So you guys want to move your way outside of town?
I'm wrapped up. I am happy.
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's
fine,
about
nothing
time.
else to do.
As
Yeah.
you walk, as you guys are leaving, kind of going northwest out away from this area, you notice the half elf walks away to the south and kind of disappears out behind the building.
We definitely just alerted the baddies.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that one yet. Actually, it could be that one yet. So you guys are gonna take your walk. I don't have one of just the thing, do I? Oh, I didn't move it anyway. Never mind. Cool. So you guys are going to go head your way outside of town. Choo-choo-choo.
I'm assuming that's over here.
Yeah, don't worry about the actual. Hold on. There was a bug on my wall.
Oh no!
Okay. So you head out. You're going to be taking the Kathir Road out. So you can see the forest to the south. The mountains are a little bit further away to the north. Jogar, you've done this plenty of times before, kind of going from your parents' farm into land. You take a walk outside of town. It'll be about a 4-hour walk by foot. You could look for mounts if you so choose. Otherwise, if you're leaving now, it's probably right around noon. So you'll get there around like 4 p.m. if you just walk.
I'll be there by dinner.
Okay. So go, travel along your way. See a bunch of birds flying away. There's one owl that flies quickly past you, keeps going. Snowy owl, which is kind of weird for being so far south, but who knows with kind of the animals here. A few merchants kind of
Hey, Joe.
pass you along the ways.
Hey,
What's up?
Jogar. What that owl reminds me. What was the owl that was on the captain's shoulder? The one you're talking about that has one hand?
What's a random owl? Oh, it was just a barn owl. I'm pretty sure. Nothing special.
Okay.
So
You can.
all good. So you guys take a walk, and you wind up coming to a road crossing.
Ooh.
And you see you're still about whatever that distance is to the edge of the map, about 60 feet away from kind of the sign. You notice off to the side there seems to be some type of encampment. You see a cloaked figure kind of from this far away. There's 4 figures sitting around a table. One is heavily cloaked, the other 2 are facing away from you. One sees you coming up and notices you, but you guys are still far away and you're not making any moves towards them yet. So he's just kind of, they're chilling,
Are we
roaring
coming-
fires going. What's up?
Are we coming from the top or bottom of the map?
You
Yeah, that's
are
a good.
on, wait, I can ping. If you can see that ping,
So we were forked, so we were this one or the okay, so the bottom left.
Yeah.
bottom left, yes.
Okay.
So you guys are coming from there. And there's a sign where the road forks a little bit further ahead of you.
Is one of
Oh,
us
I see it.
controlling you, Ian, or are you getting yourself?
No, I can move myself.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm just a bit slow because I'm on a Chromebook, but I can do stuff.
Hey, that's all good.
Yeah, so you guys are here.
Are they in the direction toward the farm?
Yeah, which way is the farm?
Yes, so if you guys walk up and read the sign, it just says northwards is into Chalk Estates, which is kind of the overarching land that has been sold off by Farron Chalk to people like the Snap Thumbs and a bunch of other people. and the other side says west is to Murran and east is to Trade Meat.
Do I recognize these people at all?
From this distance, no.
Okay.
They're still a little bit further away. They're kind of sitting down. They see you come up to the thing, and the one seems to be shuffled. 3 of them don't seem to be moving too much. They're just kind of sitting, maybe turning around a little bit, just because there's a little bit of commotion. One of them seems to be kind of peering at you guys now as you approach a bit closer.
Jogar
Do we
waves.
know which one it is that's paying special attention to us?
This one.
Ah. Ooh. Now, Joe above game, he thinks that might very well be the elf from earlier, but Atlas doesn't know that.
Just gotta we gotta
Um,
approach.
See what
Yeah,
happens if you get closer.
I guess
Yeah.
Davey sees Jogar wave. Is that your parents, dude?
Nah, Davey, that's not my parents. But good guess, I guess. Yeah. Could try.
I guess maybe we should go talk to him then.
Just keep walking until something happens here.
All right. As they see you start to turn up to go northward, the half elf comes out, dressed strikingly similar to the one that was just at the Adventurers Guild.
I knew it.
Facially is not the same. It's just their clothing is similar. Comes out. Stop.
Hey,
Toll road.
man.
It's toll road.
Toll road.
Toll road.
Well, do I have any recollection of this ever being a toll road?
It was not a toll road.
Roads are
Whenever
made
you
to
were
be
walking with Jogar.
traveled, dude. You can't charge people for walking.
This is private land. Private road.
What if my
Yeah,
family's
but we got farmland here, dude. We gotta get to the place we're going.
Wait, are they saying that if we just go to the right that we don't have to pay?
Yes, but
They
that's
said
going
private
to bring
road,
you
so we can.
right. But right brings you to a different city. If you keep going that way, you can keep going
No,
and then traverse to the woods.
I'm saying move like that, like 10 feet to the right is what I'm.
They may not like that. You could try. You can certainly try.
So private land. Whose land is this? I am new to the area. Who am I
This-
paying my toll to?
This is all owned by Fair and Chalk.
Fair and Chalk. I can't say the name is familiar.
I
Inherited
heard he was selling off land, dude.
until all these folks that are supposedly buying it can pay off their loans. It's still his.
That sounds like a difficult situation for sure.
Yeah, that's the guy my parents owe money to. Actually, my parents live here, so I feel like I
Oh,
shouldn't have to pay a
you're right.
toll.
Roll persuasion.
Jogar's known to be persuasive.
See if he believes you.
No.
I think I'd recognize you if you lived here.
How many half-orcs do you have living here?
There's Sunny. There's
And share.
no. Shares a tiefling.
Well, I'll have you know, Sonny's my dad, so
No,
I kind of stiffen up and give my best orc impression.
you know, I do see the resemblance. Visitors still have to pay the toll.
All
How much
right.
is this toll?
Yeah.
Gold each.
Oh, fuck you.
Gold each for a toll?
Gold each.
Roads are meant to be traveled, dude. You can't charge for that, man.
And he looks over you. And he's just waiting.
I
if
take
you're
a
waiting-
step forward.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
you notice
Davey's
as
good.
you move closer, underneath the cart, there is a large wolf-like creature that's not asleep. He's just kind of... He's hearing people coming up, and he's sniffing around a bit now.
I'm gonna kind of
Hey,
pull.
man, we're just
You-
going to the farm we're supposed to go to. We're
I'm gonna-
visitors, dude. Can't
Why are
charge the
so
visitor.
many of you? Why are so many of you coming out to the farms?
We're in a group
Girlfriend.
with our bud here. We're just traveling with a friend.
So you're just... You decided, young man, to bring all of these people to your parents' house?
Yeah, we're trying to help out on the farm that can't grow shit on your shitty ass lands.
Maybe you're just shitty farmers.
Oh
And
no.
the land is fine.
I
Now,
mean,
we
gotta see it like
that's a perspective,
farmers,
dude,
not
when no one
rice.
can grow shit on the land, man.
Now you bought this land thinking you were hot shit. Little thing goes wrong, you can't grow anything, you come whining.
All
Good
right.
fair.
I
Aaron,
mean,
he
I'm
brings
not
in-
whining, dude. I'm just saying you can't charge for me to walk where I want to go.
Aaron brought in druids to try and help you. You still couldn't get anything done.
Yeah. So a vein noticeably pops in the side of Jogar's side of his head now. Doesn't like the disrespect.
Listen,
And go ahead.
no, you should really respect the farmers. This is not right what you're doing.
Is that to Jogar or that was to the guy?
Yeah,
That's
that was
the guy. You
slightly
should respect the farmers. It's not right the way you're treating them.
The way we treat them.
Yeah, you're talking so much shit right now. Do you not hear yourself?
They had their chance.
What do you mean
They should
had
get
their
better.
chance?
They're not good farmers. They said they were good, but now they don't grow
What do
anything.
you know about farming?
Everything about farming.
Oh, really?
Then why don't
do
you
one
grow
fact about
something, man?
Come.
Become farmer.
Persuade him to become a farmer.
I bet you. I don't think you're brave enough to go and try and be a farmer.
I don't
Old
need to be
bark,
a
no
farmer.
bite, as they say. You're just gonna keep your weapons over there and be too afraid to pick up some farming tools.
How
Farming
tall
tools
is this
could
guy?
be a weapon. Like just under 6 feet, probably. Yeah, just under 6 feet. It's like 5, maybe not just under, like 5'9", 5'10".
Sorry, so he's about Jogar's height. Yeah, Jogar doesn't like this disrespect, and with no communication toward the team,
Oh God.
he's gonna no physical contact. I'm not gonna touch this person because I know how that shit turns out. I'm gonna front on this guy so hard. I'm right on top of them, an inch away from them, giving my meanest look that I can.
Roll intimidation. You lean forward. You get...
Actually, can I do the inspiration on it too, just so I can be even more intimidating?
Sure.
Okay. Is that D8, right?
D8.
Oh,
Okay, 14. You lean closer. What's up?
As he approaches, I see him get up close and personal. And I don't want there to be any potential miscommunication. So seeing this, can I channel my divinity?
Oh,
Whoa.
What is your channel divinity?
I create thick fog around me,
Oh my God.
an obscure vision, so that it's only the three of us can see each other, and then outside of that, it is heavily obscured.
Holy fuck. That's not gonna get
Sure.
him
Do you inhale from your one hitter and then exhale? And
Yeah,
now
I
it's fog?
I'll walk up,
Oh my God.
and then it's like more smoke comes out of me than seems physically possible, all through like my nose, mouth.
Okay. And how long does that persist?
10 minutes. Looking at it right now.
Okay.
Remaining. Each creature within 5 feet of you instead treat the area. This fog lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Can you draw a circle on your map centered on you? Jogar, as you lean in, you get up in the face of this apparent half-elf, and you stop an inch away from it, but you hit something.
Huh?
You haven't made contact with him, but you feel as if you've just leaned directly into his chin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So
Someone
around
didn't
me, you
do
should
they
see
say they
two
are.
auras. The one is the thick fog. The larger one's the thick fog. The smaller one's the thin fog.
So as you lean in, you get up trying to get into his face as you're about the same size. But as you get close enough, you hit what feels like his chin.
Jogar doesn't
And-
recognize that he didn't hit him, so he kind of just like thinks something's blocking him, so he just goes with his head real hard onto like the invisible object.
Okay, roll an investigation check
With my head. Yes.
with your
Oh,
head.
man.
Oh,
Oh no!
That's
Okay.
run them invisible.
not a natural one. It's just a one.
It's not a natural one. And the fact that there's all this fog now kind of coming out and surrounding you, it's hard for you to really parse out what just happened. The guy is also confused about how much smoke is coming out of this tiny little halfling man. And he looks at you again. You know, we thought we'd let you go. We thought you might be somebody else. We got warning you were coming. The farmers are fine. Farron is not the problem. But you are the problem. And you all need to roll initiative. Hugriff, you are up. You cannot see the one in the trail, Jogar, or Dewey, right?
Right. Anyone that is essentially anyone adjacent to me can see like it's lightly obscured. Anyone who is outside or only partially in the fog, it is like heavily like you can't see through that shit.
All right. That's he over the wall.
Yes. So the wall is about 2 feet high. So treat it as difficult terrain, or you can try and jump over it.
Okay. So I'm going to cast.
Conjure animals. Okay, put your animals.
And I'm going to put down a rhino.
Oh, shit.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Let's go.
For real?
Yes.
Concentrating
Yo.
2 or lower.
That is your action. You are concentrating on the rhino.
Yep. And he is. I put him. I can't quite see the arrow. Did I put him 20 feet away? Yeah, I put him more than. Yep. And he is going to. I guess he will do that after my turn, but he's going to charge that guy. He's going to charge this guy.
Okay. So you do anything with your bonus action or movement first?
Yeah. I'll go into star form and throw a star form bolt at the wolf. I just have to bring that up and do that.
Okay. So the wolf-looking thing will have 3/4 cover because it's underneath the wagon and it's got the wheels and all that.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So,
Yeah,
what does
that
that mean for
it's
us
like,
exactly?
+5
Plus
to
5
AC.
to AC
Okay.
and dexterity
All right.
saving throws.
Does the guy with the red pip have any cover, or is he out in the
Nope.
open?
Everyone else that you can see is out in the open except for the guy next to Jogar.
All right. In that case, I will throw a thing at the guy in the
Red, blue, other.
yeah, the red one.
Okay.
So
Roll your attack.
Yep.
21.
And that is a
21.
21. That hits Mr. Red for 5. And he turns around, looks at you to see where it's coming from, as his leader has kind of notified them that these are not people to pass.
turns around to see where it's coming from and notices a rhino running right kind of in his
He's-
direction.
Okay, then the rhino charges the blue one.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
roll the rhino's attack and it gets the charge thing, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Is that on the character sheet?
Should be. Okay. Uses the gore attack. 23 hits. Roll the, roll the damage and then roll 2d8.
2d8 plus 5. Okay. So let me get to the dice.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
This
that's
makes
nearly
You have to
damage.
roll another 2d8.
Or what is the gore attack's damage?
2d8 plus 5.
The gore attack is 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, and then roll 2d8 for the charge.
Oh my god.
11
Okay,
11 is
so
22 is 27.
27. Yep.
Holy fuck.
And then a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Cool, cool.
If he
This
survives.
is
Damn, a
Rhino,
rhino
holy
just came out of
shit.
nowhere and pancaked the guy.
I'm feeling too good right now.
you
That's
said
having an afternoon beer and then all of a
DC
sudden
15 strength saving
Rhino
throw.
comes.
let's
Yeah.
go.
Suddenly, Rambi came from Donkey Kong. Oh,
8. He is prone.
He is prone.
Holy fuck.
Uh,
I'm not doing my turn.
I'm digging this fucking rhino, Huger.
all right, very good.
Holy shit.
Atlas. What you
Damn.
got?
Alright, so Atlas is gonna go into a rage. So
Yeah.
let's
Right.
start with that. But for
So you become
flavor,
large. Ooh.
yeah, let's beep that in to here. Giant's Havoc. So you will see as he just is like about really tall. And he just breathes in very deeply and he starts to grow.
Jesus Christ.
And Atlas, you would know that. How do I make my monster grow? How do I do
You
that?
should be able to just, I can click and drag you.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he just breathes in deep and he inflates a bit like a balloon,
Holy
and then he
shit.
just lets out a large. Oh, that cut out. You probably didn't hear all that.
Yeah, you immediately
We got
peeked
the
out.
I got the idea though.
And he is going to charge over at this wolf, and he's gonna bring out this big old battle axe.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it with two-handed.
Cool stuff. He still has 3/4 cover.
That's fine.
Yep. Suddenly my what's it
Not
That-
20.
Hits. You slash into the warg. Roll your damage.
And that is for 7 plus 2 because I am raging.
Nice.
Rage is 2 damage, right?
Yep. So 9.
Yes, that is 2 damage. So it's really 9 damage.
And
Wait,
you
I
slash.
thought rage damage was equal to proficiency bonus, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
thought it increased.
It
with-
is
No,
not.
it says 2 on my modifier.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check that at a later time, but for now I'm gonna have to roll with it.
Cool. And you multi attack.
But as they say, but wait, there's more. Let's do it once again with feeling. Once again, two-handed, bringing it down.
15.
Or-
You swing, and your axe gets caught on the wheel in front of the warg.
Oh.
Does not find
Oh.
purchase. Pull it back out. And get ready for your next go.
Well, that was my action and my bonus action, so yeah, that's it.
All right. Next up is Mr. Chief. He is going to come up onto Mr. Rhino. My mouse lets me. And he is going to make an attack with his Morning Star. Let's hope this does it right. And that's a 7. That's not looking too hot.
I don't think that hits.
He just rears back and slams that thing into the ground. That
Shit.
rhino is pissed off. Cool.
Nobody messes with Rocksteady.
Davey.
Okay. I see that there's trouble going on around here. I have my fog loosed. So I'm going to make this guy who's in the fog here with me. I'm going to compel duel. So
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw DC 16.
That's
Ooh,
not-
that is
that ain't
delicious.
looking
God.
too hot.
What the fuck is that save DC?
I am very charismatic.
Oh.
That was a strong
let's
move.
see.
That was a real
I hate
strong
to
move,
see it.
though.
He stares you back down in the eyes, and though he no longer is compelled to fight you, he really, really wants to.
Okay. And since that was my bonus action, I will go in and just yeah, I'm just gonna give him a couple hits with my trident. Just one, 2. 1
Oh my god.
for 7 damage and 2.
Jesus Christ.
For 5. Total of 12
Wow.
damage to him.
Cool. 23. Gotcha. You whack him. You basically just fork this man twice.
Just
Right in the shins too, because you're not
It's
tall
a very
enough to hit him
pointy
higher.
approach.
And you notice now that the elf image has dissipated, and standing before you is about a 6.5-foot tall furbolg. He's like
Ooh.
anciently derived from giants, very hairy creatures, very large. All right, now it's the furbolg's turn, and he is going to look straight back at you, Davy.
Yeah.
And he is going to take a hand axe in one hand and smack you with it.
And it
13.
blocks off
No
my
good.
shield.
He's going to take another hand axe and smack you with it.
And that one I just kind of
So not another. That's the same hand axe. His other hand, he pulls out a ball peen hammer
Ooh.
and is going to, like, as you are about half his size, smack you over the top of the head with it.
Oh no.
For
That one
5.
hits.
All I can imagine is something right out of the street.
Gonk.
Wise guy, hey.
Hey,
And then-
dude, that's not cool.
Then he vanishes.
Oh.
Vanishes.
He has turned invisible.
Oh.
Oh, I might be able to get him. I don't know.
And-
Oh, fuck.
If only Jodo was here.
No, there's. Oh my god.
And if you would like to try to roll an attack of opportunity, because you can hear him leaving you, but you do not know from where, you can
Both of
guess
us?
the square. Yep, guess where he is leaving from. What is the last square he's in that's in your reach?
Yeah, so if I hear him starting to go, that I did
Okay.
roll that with disadvantage. so
Disadvantage. And what square are you? Where are you aiming?
I'm aiming like where he's going from. Like,
You have to tell me where that is. You don't know where he's going from. Okay.
well,
And
I knew where
Jogar.
he was, and if I start hearing him moving, I'm gonna aim where he was.
Okay. 11 does not hit. 20. You swing at the last spot you saw him, but your attack does not find purchase.
Okay.
And
Huh.
with that, he is done. And Mr. Red. You know what? Let's just send him after the rhino. Why the hell not? He's going to
Flip
come
off.
over It is. I don't know which ones these are. Mr. Red. All right. He is going to take his swing. Should have done that differently. He's going to swing with his halberd at the rhino
Ooh.
for 12 if 19 finds purchase.
I think it does. Rhinos have shitty. Yeah, that definitely hits. Rhinos have shitty armor class.
Wings
weirdly enough.
across for 12. And halberd is a long polearm type weapon, and he clearly gets into the gut of the rhino with his slash. All right. Next.
Oh, that's about a fourth of its health.
All right.
Sway.
So, he's a Fearbolg, right?
Yes.
All right. So, I'm trying not to. So, are you aware the Fearbolg thing in lying? If I'm remembering
No.
correctly, stop being the plastic, you piece of shit. if I'm remembering
shenanigans.
correctly, Fearbolgs cannot lie, and that includes lies of omission.
What the fuck?
You know what? That's too metagamey. We're not getting into it.
I don't understand.
Either way, I'm pretty
You can-
sure that's a thing. Just so you know.
Here's my counter argument. You probably didn't see him turn into a furbolg. He was in that.
That's true. He was in the
Might be close.
smoke, so I didn't see.
Yes.
Okay, we're good. We're good for
Please
now.
provide your MLA citation, and we will continue from there.
We are good for now. All right, it's time, baby. Y'all know what's coming out here.
The baguette.
The baguette is hitting the fucking scene, baby. All right. So the baguette, we're gonna plop down here, and we're going to attempt to prevent that man from ever getting up.
Oh, okay, so this is
We're
Mr.
gonna-
Blue.
We're gonna hit him with the baguette bonk.
And what does he roll for Baguette Bonk? There's a 13. That hits him. And he is prone, so you have advantage. 10
All right.
force
Doesn't
damage.
matter. It's
10
13
force
both ways.
Damage.
And that's Mr. Blue. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah. He is. You're hitting him hard, but he's.
Because I'm
has
into
tough
bullying
resolve.
people who are down when they hurt my friends, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on this prone dude.
Okay. So he's got to roll a deck save.
Well,
Does prone have any impact on? Oh my! Well, if he does that, I can't argue it.
Oh, if you.
Well, I have a
I
question.
think prone might actually.
Yeah, prone.
Prone might. I will look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about here.
And we're going
A
to our
creature
judge
with
order.
prone
Disadvantage.
movement has disadvantage on deck save. That's a 9.
Let's
That
get
hits
it.
him.
Done.
Hey, let's get that.
Ah.
And this is 2d8 now, I believe.
This is 2d8 radiant damage.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Ooh,
Rhino-
10.
Ooh.
Nobody hurts my friends.
You see, finally, the damage you have done is starting to wear into his character. And this is a Goliath, so they're dark, gray skinned, tattoos on their face, and balded head. And you can see these burn marks starting to show up across his skin as the radiant energy comes down.
All right, and then I think we're just gonna chill back here. We're gonna move 1. We're gonna move that
Okay.
single move right there. And that's my turn.
Okay. And this is Mr. Blue, so he's going to use half of his movement to stand up. Yeah, and if he goes 15, 5, 10, 15, he is going to
I gotta look. I want confirmation on the other thing I was getting on here.
This is the Blue. Yes, he's going to take a swing with his halberd at Atlas.
Oh, he can try.
He is within the fog there,
He is.
Oh, he
which
is.
would
So
give
he's
hit.
blinded.
He's heavily obscured,
So he's blinded.
so he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Do we have like an ore for you so that we can
I
see?
have it up and Ryan can see it, but
I
he
gotta
has to
do the
enable
thing.
for other
Yeah,
people
hold
to
on.
see it.
Oh, okay. It's just
Yes.
not coming in on my end.
Blinded. Attack rolls. Cool. So disadvantage. So that's a 9.
That misses.
All right. That's all he is going to do. Next is Jogar.
Oh, I can see it now. So can I tell, like, can I hear the commotion to my
You
left?
can
I
see
guess?
outside the fog. It is
Oh, I
lightly
can?
obscured to you. Yeah, anyone
No.
who is in that little area next to me, like if you are directly adjacent to me, you can basically see through the fog. It's the outer layer where it's difficult to see, kind of deal.
Hmm.
It's weird to think about. It's magic fog. Everyone sees it heavily obscured, but if you're real close to me, suddenly you can see.
Okay.
Cool.
Really cool. Cool.
So if I step here, I could see these two guys.
You could still see.
Yes.
They are lightly obscured to you.
Right. You will have advantage because he is heavily obscured. So attacks against him have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But the blue guy, only the blue guy.
Only the blue guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start off with just walk up there. I'm gonna take out the astral owlbear arms, and they have to both make a DC 13 save. I'll put up the aura.
Okay, so this is blue
It's
man.
better than 11.
No, it doesn't actually matter which one I use because they have the same stats. So this is blue man, dexterity. That's a 5. That's not good. It takes 4.
Do these technically require sight?
Yes, has to be creatures you can see.
Well, no, because it's blinded creatures, so those guys can't see him. Essentially suffering the blinded condition, and blinded creatures can't see and automatically fail any ability checks that require sight.
Ooh.
Interesting.
The
This is a save, not a check.
Okay, yes, that is right. Okay.
Okay, next is the chief. Dex save. That's a 20. So this guy takes 4. This guy takes none. Right? Save or suck.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Bonus action done.
All right, and then this blue guy right here, I am gonna smack the shit out of him with my staff. First attack.
19.
hits.
You smack him on
baby.
the side of the head. 7 damage. Very
And
nice.
then I got my second attack.
Getting pounched.
You do.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
14.
It is a 7.
That's a 14. He has advantage.
He does have advantage because he is unseen. Nice.
Ooh.
That, I believe, also hits. That does hit. Roll
Nice.
damage. 4 bludgeoning.
Let's get it,
He
baby.
is. This guy got knocked down, beaten up, burned, stood up, got beaten up some more, and he's still just angrily looking in at you.
Ooh.
And that's everything I can do for my turn now.
Yes. Okay. Next up is the warg, who uses his first half of movement to get up from being prone underneath this wagon. He wasn't prone. He was just there. So he gets up from underneath the wagon and he's sniffing around. He's looking over all of you. And he finds purchase on Hugriff, smelling a fresh batch of about 50 rations worth of food.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
Yup.
he is going to book it.
Oh my god.
5, 10,
Is that
15,
going to
20,
be
25, 30, 35, 40. Opportunity attack Atlas?
yes, sir.
Holy
Let's,
fuck.
He has
This is
80
where
feet
you
of movement.
reveal you have
He has
Sentinel.
50.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he have to use half his movement to stand
No,
up?
no.
He wasn't
That would
actually
be
prone.
busted.
I
We're
apologize
gonna
for that
make
one.
this a one-handed axe swing. That's a 12.
That is a 12. 12 does not hit. And you swing, but still kind of that. You're still cautious about those wheels, and you just barely are trying to avoid them, and it causes you to take off to the side of the warg. And Hugriff, you are going to get attacked.
Well, doesn't the Rhino get his?
Rhino does get it as well.
Oh no.
15. You're making it as he's under the cart. So that one also will not find purchase.
Damn.
Well, wait, hold on. Would that mean? Well, mine was as he was leaving and was not under the cart. Would that still have not hit?
If he goes
Correct.
straight down, he leaves from here, kind of thing, from you, where he leaves from
He
under the
he left
Carpenter.
you. He left your reach, Joe.
Or yeah,
Atlas
'cause
over here.
he
He was
ripped-
already gone. It still
Either way, he's
flies
good.
away.
All right, okay. Just double checking.
He's gonna make a bite attack at Hugriff.
That does not hit.
Oof. All right. Next, Mr. Warg is done, and he is just eyeing you for all the food that you have. Next, from
It's your turn.
the tent.
Yeah.
No, he's
Uh-oh.
not.
Oh, there's more people.
Coming out of the tent,
Oh no.
previous
What the hell is
unseen, is another Goliath in full. What is he wearing? Full chainmail.
This is your time, Hugh Griff. We've trained for this moment.
Oh God.
Heat metal,
Ah.
heat metal, heat
He
metal,
looks
heat
over
metal,
at
heat metal.
Hugriff and casts Sacred Flame.
Hey, that's my thing.
That's not Sacred Flame. That's also not Sacred Flame. Hold on a second.
I can only heal.
I apologize for all of that. Hugriff, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. Let's see. For a saving throw, that's this one.
13. You save.
Good.
Damn, everybody's gunning for
This
me.
guy's as bad as I am with spell DC. This is great.
He's going to go back into the tent.
I've had enough.
So
The
he is
coward.
unseen, but you know he is there.
Hiding in his full fucking chainmail.
Next up is the druid, who comes out of the other tent. And do. He can't see you. He can't see anybody, can he? He's going to.
He could probably only really see Atlas and maybe Hugh Griff.
There's a lot of shit in the way.
Let's see Hugh.
And the rhino.
And the rhino, yeah.
He's just going to run into this tent with the other guy. And that will be all he does here. Hugriff, you're back up.
All right. I will. Where is it? Here it is.
Step.
I will Misty Step.
All right. Where are you going?
I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to move so I can see. And then I will use my let's see. Then I will use my cantrip Thorn Whip to try and hit.
You already use your bonus action to cast a spell. You can't cast another spell.
I can cast a cantrip. I can't cast a full spell.
No, you can't cast another spell.
If you use your bonus action to cast a spell, the only other spell that you can cast on your turn is a
Oh,
cantrip
God
with a
damn it,
casting
I did it
time of one
backwards.
action.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did it backwards.
Yeah, I
We
thought,
forgive you this first time.
No. All good. I'm sorry, Hugriff.
all right.
Cool.
So I'm going to use
You're good.
to try
On
hitting that
to
guy.
the chief.
Yeah.
Thorn Whip.
Doesn't look like
9.
it's gonna hit.
That does not find
It's it.
purchase.
He's blinded
How?
because he's on the other side of the mist.
It's a 10-foot circle, right?
Yet you cannot see through the mist. To him, this vine's coming just suddenly out of that fog. Anyone outside of the fog cannot, like, anyone inside of the fog is heavily obscured from anyone outside of it.
But he's not in the fog.
Yes,
Didn't
so
this
he
apply
can't see
before when-
the people in the fog.
Didn't Jogar get advantage before attacking somebody like this kind of deal?
Somebody that was in
Yeah,
the
but
fog.
they were
no?
in the heavily dense fog.
I
Why are
thought
there two
they-
circles
I
here
don't
Not
now?
entirely.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the 2 circles, the bigger circle
Oh, the
is where the
arms. God
fog
damn it.
is.
There's no. I see. No, the arms are throwing me off now.
Do you want me to change the color?
No, it's okay. I just forgot what they were.
Oh, I can't see the arms. Okay. So yeah. The 10-foot is where the fog is. The 5-foot is where you can see when you're inside the fog. The fog heavily obscures no matter what. People outside the fog cannot see the people inside the fog.
Okay. Okay. So advantage. So 9.
25. Oh,
Uh,
9
So
damage.
9
yeah.
damage. Cool.
Yeah. And he
This
gets to
is-
pull.
And you get to pull up to 10 feet closer. You can pull him 5 because you can't pull him into Jogar.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll pull him into the fog so he can't see anything.
Okay. So he takes 9.
The fog consumes.
All right.
And then
Wait.
Rhino.
Sorry. Rhino goes. Rhino makes an attack on
On the guy who we all keep badgering.
the blue one.
Oh,
You can't
no.
see him. He's heavily obscured, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's
Yeah, so
heavily
he'll attack the
obscured,
right
so you
guy.
can't see him. So you have disadvantage. He can't see you, so you have advantage. So it's
Wait,
neutral.
Hugh
He
Griff
can
is
see from
targeting
the
him?
thing.
Or
The Rhino is targeting him.
Okay. The
Well,
rhino
the
can't see.
rhino-
Yeah. The rhino can't
rhino
see
can
and he
see
can't
him.
see the rhino. Yes.
Rhino's gonna attack
Rhinos
the-
have bad perception. This is
So
known.
normal. So roll your attack on Mr. Blue.
No, I said he's gonna. Alright, it doesn't matter.
He's targeting which one? Blue or red?
Red.
Red. Okay. So he hits 4 damage.
He can't see blue and he has bad object permanence.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2d8.
2d8 plus
Perhaps
2d8. No, he didn't miss.
glasses.
Just 2d8.
Yep. 2d8 plus 5.
So 11.
Beautiful.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Atlas.
All right, Atlas, looking at the dog getting away, he's like, "Oh no, you don't!" And he's gonna walk right over to him, and he's gonna attempt to grapple him.
Ooh, okay.
Oh man.
Strength check by you.
One
Or
strength
athletics
check.
or yeah, athletics. No, not save. Athletics check.
Oh, right. Athletics. Excuse me. That's still not bad. Okay, athletics. That's the correct one.
He's
That
going
is
to roll
16.
athletics 15. You have grappled the warg.
All right, so he is going to grab it by the tail, and it's like, "Come on, we're leaving now." And because he saw these guys over here, my idea is to drag him over there and use the dog as a weapon.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So because I am dragging it,
You move at
how
half. It's
far am I allowed to go?
half your. Every foot is 2 feet while you're dragging it.
All right, so my speed is technically, and I totally forgot this last time, is actually 40 feet because of my
Barbarian.
fast movement.
Cool.
I forgot about that last time. I'll beep that in real quick. So I got 20 feet of movement.
Well,
So
you moved to get over to the warg already.
oh yeah, right. I was
So you move 20.
over here. So ooh.
You move 20
Let
so
me just
far.
double check to make sure I can do this.
So you
So
have 20 left.
so I'm 20 here. No, I think I only have 10 because I have 20 left, which means then if I'm reduced to half, that is 10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull it away, host away from Hostway, and it's just gonna start punching it in the face a little bit.
So you drag the warg with you.
Yes.
Okay, and you make You make an attack against it.
All right.
Poor dog.
Okay, so make your
Fucked up
attack.
shit.
That's number 1.
11. Nope.
No.
You use your grapple as your first attack.
No. Grapple is a bonus action.
You have to attack first.
Okay, hold on. Let me beep that in. I was sure that grapple was a bonus action.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, on your turn, you can use a bonus action to grapple.
Oh. Wait, did I do that wrong? Where is it? Where is
So you
it?
need to attack first, and then you use your grapple.
All right, so I
So your
used
first,
athletics to grapple.
right? So you make a
Then
special attack to
I.
grapple.
So wait, I'm
Actually, so if
completely-
you attack him unarmed, you could grapple him again. But yeah, so your first attack was used to make the special attack to grapple.
All right,
So you have one more attack in your bonus action.
all right. I guess I'm just gonna try and attack again.
So you made the 11. So the 11 does not hit.
All right, so I'm out of stuff.
Right. So you have your bonus action. Or whatever your bonus action.
All right. Hmm. I got nothing else then, because I'm still raging.
Right.
And yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. So next is Mr. Chief, who is getting quite annoyed at all of the sound darkness. He's going to move. So move 2 up. Jogar, you get your attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get my attack of opportunity on that guy. Is it at advantage because I'm shrouded again?
He was not in it. So yes. 11 does not hit. And he is going to come back closer to you. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to make an attack on you. Actually, he's going to make all of his attacks on you. So first is one hand axe.
Ooh,
18.
okay. Yeah, that hits me.
6. Second hand axe. Another slash. 12.
That does not.
And hammer. Bonk. 20.
That hits. Ow. Okay.
And
Yeah, dude, the hammer's the worst part about it.
and that'll be his turn. Davey.
Okay. So I see him come up. I see him attack Jogar. That's not really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try on this guy since it obviously didn't work on the last one. But I'm gonna compel him into a duel.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Jogar, one thing first. Put that last attack. Give that back. Don't take the damage from that one.
Oh, okay.
Because I was looking at the wrong seat, so he doesn't have that last attack.
Okay.
Gasp.
Okay.
So he has a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay, this is Grucka. That is 15, so he is now compelled to fight you.
Yeah. He is drawn to me, compelled by my divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time they attempt to move a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Cool. It ends if another creature attacks him,
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you move more than 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So I'll
Throwing
That's
a
your
wrench in my
bonus
plan.
action.
But that was my bonus action, yeah. And then one hand with the trident. He's in the lightly obscured, so it's just normal.
Mr. Chief, that is an 18. That hits.
Nice. Dealing 2 damage, and
Alright.
once again,
Damn,
And
baby.
it's another one. 12. Does not
23.
hit. 23. Yes. Okay. Cool. Damage. 7. 9. Cool stuff.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So next is the bandit captain, who is invisible. He actually has 3 attacks. He is going to pop out of the air in front of Josue.
Ah!
First attack will be at advantage because he was invisible. With the hand axe. 16.
Not even close, baby.
Flails wide. Second attacks with the hand axe. Misses.
Still not even close, baby.
And he will
Then he
finish
brings
off
out the hammer. Oh no.
with a bonk on the head.
Yeah, what the fuck's your armor class?
17 now?
What's your armor
17 now.
class? Oh, jeez.
Nice.
I'm a weird off tank. It's kind of interesting.
All right.
That
That's
is
3
good.
hits. So,
Let's fucking go.
you
I'm
know,
gonna torture him. by
he's
making
going
him lie.
invisible again
It's gonna happen.
with the bonus action.
Oh, what?
Do you want to make an attack of opportunity?
Me?
Yes.
I would love to make it a tap of opportunity. You fucking kidding me? Where is the? I don't have the other mace plugged in. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
9 does not hit.
9 would not have hit. 10 would not have hit. It's all good. I'm assuming anyway.
All right. Next, Berserker. This is Mr. Red, who he's going to try and get in on the people in this circle. He's going to go 5,
Going
10,
the rhino.
15, 20.
Oh my god! Why'd you cast duel?
25, 30.
Oh.
So Rhino makes his attack.
Sure. I have to bring up his character sheet again.
Okay.
So you can continue. But that's going to be a minute. They
Okay,
take
so
a while
Rhino
to-
makes his attack, and then Berserker goes and makes an attack on Jogar with a halberd.
Misses.
All right. Rhino hits. Roll damage.
For a second, I thought that was against me. I got real nervous.
Ooh. Tasty.
7. Good stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
+5.
Josue.
You fucked me, Will. You fucked me with this duel thing. All right. Well, we'll start with our bonus action here.
All right,
Baguette
bonk something.
going to move,
I mean,
and we're.
you don't even know that he's compelled to duel.
It's true.
It's a verbal component.
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
kind of true. Oh my god, it would be metagaming to treat it as such because I
No,
had a
it's a-
plan.
It's a verbal component.
Yeah, it's a verbal component, but
So he would hear it.
you would hear it.
He doesn't,
Doesn't
know that it's
necessarily
succeeded,
know
but
what
he
it
would know you
means.
tried. You've known you've tried twice.
Yeah, there's a possibility I might go and fuck it all up for you real quick.
I mean,
Other creature.
Baguette, in the
Oh.
meantime, is going to bonk this poor blue man.
Okay, roll attack on blue.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's a bonk right there.
24 hits for 6.
All right.
Is that
And
guy still
assuming I-
alive?
You haven't killed him yet.
Oh, man. Yeah, so I'm assuming I don't know what's going on with the fucking duel. So if I go here, am I within the inner circle? I'm like half in,
yes,
half out.
it's
Yes.
5 feet from me, so it's
All right.
anyone directly around me.
So I can see everybody from here too, because I can see through the outside from the inner circle.
Right.
Just to be perfectly clear. All right. Duel be damned. It's time to break out more bread, baby. We're popping our spirit guardians here,
Okay,
and I'm giving myself that fresh aura.
so blue makes a save.
Not yet.
On
On their
their
turn.
turn, they make the
On
save.
their
And of
turn,
course,
they make a
I had
save.
moved here. I could see all of my allies. All of my allies are not taking this damage on their turns.
Cool.
But the baddies will be.
All right. Set with him.
That's a big fucking circle. Holy shit.
Yeah, 15
Yeah, that's
feet from
that's it
you.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next is Mr. Blue.
Mr.
So he will
Blue
take. He
then
makes,
has to roll.
Wisdom save of 13 DC.
it's not looking too hot. That's a 20.
Well,
Oh,
he will take
fine.
half of this damage.
And he seeing this, maybe not seeing, feeling.
Holy
my
fuck!
God.
That's 10.
Wow.
Yep,
Right?
that's
10
10
to blue?
damage. Yep, 10 to blue.
You
This
have seared his dark gray skin, and it now looks like it's charred and burnt. And he looks
Unlike my
directly
Crossbones.
at you,
Uh-oh.
and he is coming.
Oh no.
He's going to. To where? Where will we
This
go?
guy's still standing.
To be fair, there's I don't know who has reactions at this point. I think some have been used, right?
Yeah. He's going to
Yeah, the
move
Rhino.
over here. So Rhino, make your attack.
Well, it
Didn't
used
Rhino
his
already
own.
do a?
I was
he
gonna
did.
say,
He
use
did.
what- Yeah, that's what I'm
Alright.
saying. He might have
And
used
you
it.
are
Yeah.
getting reckless attacked
Oh no.
by the blue guy.
Why are you not dead?
So that's a
Oh
20
fuck.
Oh,
for 12.
man.
Alright.
Concentration save. Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Give me a second.
DC 10.
I forgot I have reckless attacks.
Oh yeah, not even close, baby.
All right. So you make that. You
Close.
take your 12 damage.
The only
Uh,
the one flaw in this plan is if he kills me, it stops.
Wait a second.
Waiting a whole second.
Ah, no. Never mind. All good. That was because he was prone. That is all he's going to do.
Oh, thank God.
Jogar, you're up.
All right, I see this fucker go right gun it for Joe Swight, and I'm in the back of my mind. I'm like, how the fuck is this guy still alive? And and Jogar is gonna take a crack at him with the quarterstaff, the blue guy.
Make your attack at advantage. 17. You want to describe how you kill him, Jogar?
Oh hell yeah!
Let's go, baby.
Oh god, how do I want to kill this guy? He's in like full armor, or is he not in full armor?
No, he just has like hide armor on.
You just see like a staff come out of the fog, and it kind of comes out, hits him on one side of the head, and while it's still moving, the staff goes up and it hits him again on it, and like gives him like the worst like whiplash in the brain, and like if he was alive, he had like a major concussion, but
I
and
like
just
how
rattle his brain.
at this point, because of the fog, everyone can see it save for Atlas, the wolf, the rhino, and the two guys hiding in the tent.
I do the kind of improv strategy we came up with as soon as the fog appeared of just circle around Davey.
It's a good fucking strategy, man.
Hide in the weed cloud.
I didn't realize the whole like looking out and we have vision from the inside thing. That's cracked.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right, then I'm gonna make a second quarterstaff attack on the guy behind me because he fucking chopped me up earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, that was rude as all hell.
13. That also hits
Nice.
for 7.
And then I'm gonna burn a key point, and I'm just gonna punch the shit out of him.
All right. 2 more attacks.
Flurry them blows, baby. Oh,
Ooh,
25 hits for 6.
nice.
Oh my god!
yeah.
19 for 7. Another 13.
Chipping these boys away.
Let's go, Jogar.
Just grab him by the shoulder and just punch him like twice in the face.
Nice.
And that's my turn. I'm not gonna move anywhere because there's too many fuckers here.
Yeah.
All right. The warg is up. He is going to try and bite you as you're grappling him. Atlas. 14. Or 24.
24. Yeah, that hits.
All right. So you take 14 piercing damage and roll a strength saving throw.
Well, for starters, that's only 7 because I am
You're
raging.
raging. Cool stuff.
And you said a strength save?
Strength save. You have advantage because of rage.
Yep, you bet I do. I see that 19, so I'll raise you to 25.
So he bites you. He gets your arm as you're ripping around, and you almost have to fight him off because pain hurts, even though in your rage. And you're able to stand on your feet. Basically now, with your arm up, the wolf hanging on by its teeth as you're holding onto it, and it is biting you. All right.
Oh boy.
Next is Mr.
Oh, neither of these guys have a fireball. 'Cause-
Don't you fucking say it.
Ooh.
Your level 5, it's entirely
For
possible.
fuck's
He's
sake.
going to come out and cast Fog Cloud.
You start
Oh
with
my
the path,
god!
and I
Directly
got
on
really
top of
No
David.
nervous.
shot! No shot!
You know what nobody can see now?
This
Wait,
is
who is he
ridiculous.
putting it
He's
on top
targeting it
of?
directly in the center of the current Fog Cloud,
Oh damn!
Oh,
And it's double the size.
and his is bigger.
What the fuck?
It's
Yeah,
not
how
the
big is
size
that?
counts.
This is a
How you
cool ass
use
battle,
it.
guys.
20-foot spear.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
That's big and
1, 2, 3, 4. I
Oh,
went
man.
too
Girth on
wide,
this
right?
Fog
This
Cloud.
is
not
20.
by much though.
Why does this not look like a circle? No, that's 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
10 foot.
Yeah, 20 is bigger.
You're getting there.
Oh, it's coming.
Is that 15? I feel like
It's
this is
also
too
an
big.
ellipse.
Okay.
That's a bit small.
What the hell? I measured it a different size.
Oh, hold up. You moved it. Or you adjusted it. Give me a sec. No snapping. We take those.
All right.
Ooh,
Close enough.
yeah, that's big.
So you are all now heavily obscured.
God damn.
What is he trying to accomplish with this? I must know.
And
All
Yeah,
Atlas
it's
sees is
actually-
suddenly the fog just gets bigger.
bigger and darker. And Ian, you're also shedding light. Or Hugriff is also shedding his starry form light, right?
god. Yeah, that's right.
Sucks.
And the Alkalite goes back into the tent.
Almost done.
The druid comes out now to
Need it.
whatever the hell is happening.
He can see
Uh,
Atlas.
Hold on.
And half
I
of you
apologize.
are
Half a
out.
rhino's ass.
Okay.
All he sees is half a rhino's ass sticking out of the fog.
Okay.
Bruh.
I did this backwards. So that was actually the druid. So we'll table that for a second.
Oh my
I had the
goodness.
wrong sheet open. So that was the druid. The Alkalite first comes out. And he's going to cast a healing word to try and save his wolf friend. And maybe this spell will actually work. And he's going to heal the wolf for 4,
Look at that.
dip back into the tent. His turn is over. The druid comes out, casts the fog cloud, centered on the current fog cloud, and we will resume next week.
This is getting spicy.
All right. Next week
Awesome.
we
Really
pick up.
boring.
Bullshit.
So next week we will pick up Hugriff's in the turn order.
Time.
Well,
Interesting.
before you go, thanks for playing this week, and thank you guys for watching.